Early prelims, UFC 281. First fight of the night is going to be Morano versus Carlos Ulberg. At first, I was really excited about Carlos Ulberg. I was like, the dude's a physical specimen. He's fighting on the same card as Adesanya, yada, 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 yada. Then I started reviewing Morano's stats and statistics, and he matches up very well against fighters like Carlos Ulberg. They both have a common opponent, Kennedy Nchekwu, and Nchekwu made Ulberg tired and then knocked him out. And Morano did the same thing to Kennedy, except didn't get to knock him out, but beat him in a close decision. So this is why I'm leaning towards Morano instead of Carlos Ulberg. Nikolai Morano is the underdog, so he's a great parlay and straight bet if you want to take him. But Ulberg is dangerous, so take that into consideration. Julio Arce versus Montel Jackson. Montel Jackson's a 210 favorite. I've got him in this fight. He's really good, and so is Julio Arce. This is going to be mainly a stand-up fight. Arce hasn't looked as good against higher competition. This is why I'm taking Montel Jackson. I heard a random fact about him. Supposedly, he has the largest hands in the UFC, and if he doesn't have the largest hands in the UFC, he definitely has the largest hands for his size. They said it was something close to like Brock Lesnar's. Mike Trizano versus Sungwoo Choi. I got Sungwoo Choi. It's a close betting line. It should be, but I don't think Trizano is going to use his grappling. They would be able to exploit Sungwoo Choi. He's only lost one time to a striker, and it was early in his career, and he's looked really good against every other striker. So I'm going with Sungwoo Choi in this matchup. Carolina Kowalkiewicz versus Silvana Gomez Juarez. Same reason I've got her. Juarez is the same reason I took Choi. It's going to be primarily a boxing fight. I think she's going to be able to bully her with more power in the striking and just get the job done. I think Carolina is on the down skid of her career. She hasn't looked as good lately, and I think Juarez is going to piece her up. Matt Frivola versus Atman Azatar. This is a great fight. Ottman's got a really good following on TikTok, I was noticing. I picked against Matt Frivola once. He got flatlined a couple times early in round one, but he looked really good in his last fight. Wasn't against the highest competition, so this should be interesting. If Matt Frivola mixes it up, I think he's a good pick. I think it's pretty much a minus 110 even pick'em fight right now. So, yeah, that's a great fight. But yeah, we're going to be live for a fight companion Saturday. What time did the fight start? They start at 5. So we'll be here live. Join us.